Omaze from the VVS Laxman end. Straight to the field. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on will collect that one though. Oh my, that's racing.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the colours. No need for fielders to chase that one.
Getting nice and settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Huge edge.
Didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Good contest here. At the moment, 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
How will he reply?
Nice shot, straight to gully. 8 runs added there. The sun rises 33 for none. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Well balanced and a flick of the wrist. Finally got some work to do to cut that off.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder? Doesn't beat the infield. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Finds the fielder with that shot. Straight drive, mid-off and cut that one off. Oh wow, brilliant reactions and what a catch. Didn't time it at all and mid-off with an easy catch.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it'd be moving on to a big, big score, but not to be.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Bolt has been going really well. Here comes back on from the VVS Laxman end. Was quick onto that in the infield. That'll take some catching.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft it over the boundary rope.
I'd see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Couldn't get it through the field. That's the end of a very good over. Great pressure being placed on the batters here.
3 more fielders can be moved outside the circle.
Chakravarti, the spinner, coming into the attack. Swept away but finds the fielder. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on and collect that one though. End of the over. 3 runs coming off it. The sun rises for 52 for 1. Huge edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Nicked it. Bolt ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket. Chuck. Cravat. From the ship. Yal Yadav end. Bishop. Schnoy, the right armour is coming into the attack from the Shiv Yal Yadav end. Cuts that off well in the infield. Brilliant. That'll take some catching.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Chance gone. You're kidding. Keeper with the fast hands.
What a crucial breakthrough this is. Excellent bowling to get one of the key wickets cheaply.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. Swept away but finds the fielder. Stuff, open the shoulder and lofted that over cover. That'll be 6 more.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
Puran, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Can't get that outside the ring field. Things have been kept relatively quiet here. Another good over comes to an end. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Everyone's gone up. Hit over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away. Head was completely still and they struck that hard, high and long for 6.
Well, any sign of nerves approaching the half-century can be forgotten. A brilliant shot for 6.
It's the over. The Sunrisers are 77 for 2. Omarza, the right arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the Shivyal Yadav end. Straight to the extra cover field. Smacks that away through the gap. Incredible. What a grab. That's gone. Amazing catch.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Swept away, but finds the fielder. Shreyas, taking guard, has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Brilliant diving stop. Thick edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Power, precision in that shot. The super drop managed to keep the batters pretty quiet now. It's certainly seen some very good bowling. Omaze from the shootout. Yeah, that in. Chakravarti back into the attack. Top catch that out on the boundary, deep mid-wicket. Had to get on their skates, and they've taken a terrific catch. Oh, great work, held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
It's another wicket, the fourth now. Sometimes you've just got to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Massive outside edge. Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Doesn't beat the infield. End of the over, 5 off it. The Sunrisers are 97 for 4. Going with spin now. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Was quick onto that in the infield. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one. That's huge. That's a biggie. It was out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Crash! Beautiful ball.
Not a bad innings. Really was starting to get the runs flowing, but cut short. Important wicket to get at this stage of the match.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Finds the fielder with that shot. Power and precision in that shot.
Brilliant shot. You couldn't hope to hit it any better than that. It's raced away to the boundary.
I'd like to see you just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Really good over, takes the wicket and keeps it tight. Somehow they've got to find some boundaries. Bishnoi from the VVS Laxman. I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on will collect that one though. One's up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Big edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Straight to the fielder. End of the over, just one off it. The Sunrisers, 113 for 5.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Huge. That has flown.
That's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for six.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Onto that early, that could be four.
Quickly into position, and a very successful sweep brought that boundary.
Getting nice and settled at the cleat. Now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot.
How will the bowler respond?
If the completion of that fine over, the batters are going to have to take some risks from here on in. Curran, the left-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the VVS Laxman end.
Pushed onto the front foot and presented the full face of the bat.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. That's a big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
Crunch on the front foot and bang. Gone all the way.
Boundaries are flowing. You need to find a dot ball or two just to slow things down again.
Overthrows. 4 in fact. You should have seen there was no one there to collect the throw. Not that there was much chance of a run out anyway. Russell says thank you. It was a gift, and they smashed it away to the boundary rope.
Seaford wants a fair piece of this bowler. Driven again. In the air this time, there's 4 more.
Tried it. Not very well. Smashed to the boundary.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Massive outside edge. End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you still have to hit them. Majestic batting. Bolt coming back into the attack. Oh, wow. That is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important, just focus on getting the next delivery right. Huge edge. Oh, he's finding it difficult to contain this pair at the moment. My advice would be go back to your stock delivery and then build from there. Couldn't get it through the field. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
There was some wonderful stroke play on offer for the fans here. Bowlers just weren't tight enough.
Bishnoi. Back on now. Omaze coming on. Obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble.
Have to go for it now.
Great shot. There's a fielder back there, but they won't be stopping that one. Russell loves the short balls, and that hook shot was no exception. This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shots.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Big edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Thick edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Russell waited on that and guides it down to third. Fielder coming around, may stop it before the boundary.
Well, you never knew which way this match was going. A great finish